Oh, what the fuck? That one's fire. The other one sucked.
No, that one's fire. The other one's, you feel like a little ghetto ass Kevin Hart.
You
Nothing?
done?
You don't have nothing to say
done?
to that?
You fucking done?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the fucking podcast. Like, we got Lupe in the house. A.K.A. ghetto ass Kevin Hart. But how you been?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, I'm good, dog. Actually got like a new little, like a movement at work. So I'm doing a different job. So I'm getting adapting to the situation, adapting to the environment, bro. Different challenges. So it's pretty cool, keeping me on my toes. Pretty interesting, dog. You know how I've been applying different places?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the place I wanted to go to, but hopefully it's a stepping stone to it.
Yeah.
So, and it does come with a little bit of like benefits.
You get to visit your best friend sometimes, like that.
Who's my best friend?
Some guy. What they call him? Ghetto Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So that's new. That's been pretty cool. Really started a week ago.
Nice.
Yeah, dog. Got my drone working.
Oh yeah. You told me about that. Yeah.
It's been cool. I already flew it kind of.
You crashed it? Or not yet.
Not yet, bro.
Not yet. All right.
What do you mean? Have I crashed it? Like it's gonna happen?
Hey man, you think you're Maverick out there sometimes, but you're more like Goose, you know?
No.
Oh. You never watched Top Gun?
No.
The fuck? Cup the mic. You never watched Top Gun?
I know you're not the first person to say that.
Top Gun 2?
Nope.
Damn.
I don't watch none of those shit.
Damn. You're missing out.
It is what it is.
It's a good movie.
Huh?
It's a good movie.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
I don't know. I heard there's a gay scene in there or some shit.
No, they were watching some other shit. I don't know who the fuck you talking to.
That's
that
what
new
they
job
said.
got you, bro.
Huh?
The new job got you, bro. Damn. Talking about gay movies out here. All right, okay, go ahead. So you got a new job. You say you like it. Any challenges that
I didn't say I like it, but I said it's interesting. Nah, I like it, bro.
I know.
So far.
Every time I see you smiling, about it now. So.
I'm just happy about life, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean?
So any challenges that, you're overcoming, going from one job to the other?
Yeah, I'm basically going in a different environment every single day. I got to talk to people, ask them. I got to figure every site does things different.
Yeah.
So it's like I show up at one site doing the same thing I did at the last.
Yeah.
And they end up telling me, no, that's not how we do it. We do it like this. Okay, fine. Whatever works for you guys. I'm just helping you guys out.
Okay.
But it's just interesting, like, how different things work for different people.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's good, though.
And then I got to constantly find different things. Like I said, communicate. A lot of people don't like to communicate, dog. The majority of people don't.
Yeah.
Be friendly. Even if you're walking into a site that's fucking all messed up.
Yeah.
Or the person before you gave them attitude, so they're trying to give it to you. Like, hey, just smile. Like, okay.
That's all you can do, I mean.
Huh?
That's all you can do.
Yeah, bro, not let it get to you, because it's easy to be like, fuck them. They gave me an attitude, I'm going to give them one back. It's easy to be like that.
Yeah.
You know? I've been like that for I don't know how long. But it's like, you know what? You could be an asshole to me. You could be a bitch to me. And I'm not going to let you turn me into a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You know? But a lot of people
don't see it that way?
Yeah, bro.
That's cool. Well, glad you like it. Or you're glad you find it interesting.
Yeah. And like I said, hopefully it's a stepping stone to get into something
better.
You know, that's the problem. That's one of the things that people forget, too, is that not everything's permanent, bro.
Yeah.
It's all temporary, the good and the bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like this position, it might be temporary. I might go somewhere else, forcefully or willingly.
Yeah.
But it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of shit in life, people forget that, like, the bad times are temporary. The good times are temporary, so enjoy them.
Yeah.
Because it's not always going to be good. Just like it's not always going to be fucked up.
So when you got the job, were you happy you got it, or were you having like some type of second guesses?
For sure, I think it's normal, it's natural to have second guesses because it's change, bro. Nobody likes change. You're getting pulled out your bubble, your safe bubble. You know everybody. You know what to do, what not to do. You know who's your friends, who are your enemies.
Yeah.
So you're getting pulled out that bubble and getting put.
My boy went to war. He said, "You know who your enemies are," but okay.
Hey, homie, you're getting pulled out of the bubble and getting placed somewhere else. Yeah. Not in a bubble.
Yeah.
There is no, you know what I mean? There is no bubbles. There's no safe zone.
Yeah.
So for sure, I'm thinking, am I doing the right choice? Am I going to like it? With anybody, anytime you're doing something, am I going to like it? Am I going to be able to do the job?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally get it.
And the way it is where we work is there ain't really no going back.
Yeah.
Like I could go back to another site, but I can't go back to my bubble.
Where you were at. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a little leap.
Regardless, you're gonna have to fucking go somewhere else.
You're gonna have to go somewhere else, bro.
Yeah,
so it is scary because it is easy to just stay there.
Yeah.
But I wasn't happy there. You know, I know I was like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate where you just don't want to go to fucking work, not because of the job, because maybe because of the job, but because of the job, because of the people, because of the
place,
the drama.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta see the fucking same shitty people, the shitty attitudes that want to get.
Every fucking day.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, not everybody's like that. Some people it is a job. Some people it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you spend a lot of time there, so
yeah,
it
bro.
starts dwelling
And
on
I
you.
didn't want to let it like. Don't get me wrong. There's some days where it did affect me.
Yeah.
There's days where I did come home with a little attitude, a little chip on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Or at work, I'm in a shitty mood because I let somebody else fuck it up.
Yeah.
So I had to check myself and, you know what I mean? Try to catch myself, stop myself from allowing people to control my emotions. You know?
Yeah. Well, congrats again. Congrats, dude.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
We'll check in, a couple months, see how you're doing. Or who knows, maybe next
For
week
sure.
we'll check in, see how you
Next
like
week?
it. I mean, it's only been, what 2 weeks? This is your second week.
This is my second
week,
yeah.
So you're still new.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
you're still trying to get.
I'm still learning everything,
Yeah.
bro. There's a bunch of stuff that I didn't think of.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of different faces, meeting different people, some good, some bad.
Yeah.
Some I wish I didn't meet.
Man, that happens.
Yeah,
that happens.
it's cool, bro. I like it. But tell me what we're gonna talk about today, bro.
Today we're gonna be talking about victim mentality.
Victim mentality. What you think about that?
What is
victim? What is a victim mentality to you?
To me, it's someone that nothing's ever their fault, and the world is kind of like against them. Like no matter what, like even if they fuck up, it wasn't their fuck. I didn't fuck up. Somebody fucked it up for me. That's victim mentality. They can't surpass the fact that they're responsible for their own actions. Like they don't like
no self accountability.
Pretty much, yeah. And that to me, that's what victim mentality is. It's always not my fault, or the world's against me, or not going my way because the world hates me, and stuff like that.
People are out to get you, and
nobody
wants to see you win.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have that, and they don't really realize that they have it sometimes too. Like I think it just comes natural to them, and you're like, are you always like this? Like, are you always having that mindset? Like, but I mean, I don't know. Some people just, how do you say it? They grow with it, like since they were little, I guess. So
they're brainwashed into it.
Yeah,
since birth.
Yeah, they were raised by somebody that had that same mentality. So like they end up having that mentality, and then they just natural to them, and they don't realize that that's who they are and how they are. And sometimes it's not to someone else come tell you, hey, you kind of fucking blame everything on everybody, like oh, I didn't get the job because X, Y, and Z, and it's like, you didn't get the job because you didn't fucking apply for it. Like, what the fuck you mean you didn't get the job? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something. Like, it's never there. Like, like it's never there. And a lot of people, I think, have that just from growing up like that. So, I don't know. Do you think that's true or?
Nah, yeah, like 100%, 100%, bro. I could relate to that because I feel like, to some extent, I feel like being Hispanic, we're kind of taught that we're the underdog.
Yeah.
And the white man or the government doesn't help us enough.
Yeah.
And it's like, growing up, you're like, yeah, I should get some fucking help.
Yeah.
It should be easier for me. I should have a better job.
Yeah.
But it's like, what are you doing to get it?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, now that I'm older, now that I'm wiser, I see things different. Like, the government shouldn't have to help us. I don't feel like they should have to help us as much.
Yeah.
That's just my personal beliefs. You know what I mean?
Like they feel like they're entitled to the help.
Yeah, they feel entitlement to something.
Yeah.
That they should get some type of help. That it should be easy for them.
Yeah.
In different aspects of life, they should have fucking free daycare for the fucking kids, and it should be the best daycare.
Yeah.
System or whatever.
Yeah.
But the world doesn't revolve around you, and the world doesn't really give you shit. In real life, the world doesn't give you a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
But like you said, the entitlement. People feel entitled.
Yeah, and I think that's like how you said that. Like the world doesn't give you a goddamn thing. And I said some people, since they're not getting anything, they go straight into that victim mode. Like, oh well, if I didn't get it, it's everybody hates me, or it's like
the color of my skin.
Yeah, the color of my skin, or my religion, or whatever. And it's like it's not always like that. You're just trying to like make yourself a victim. Yeah, that goes. Yeah, no, you're right, 100%. I think that how do you say it? Yeah, like there are people that are victims, but it's different than having that victim mentality. You know what I'm saying? There are people that are, they go through shit, and they're victims of, sometimes of just bad situations. But then there's people that went through the same situation and they don't stay there. You know what I'm saying? Like they move past it. I think that's where a lot of people get it twisted, where you're a victim or you have a victim mentality. Like, at some point you're all a victim of something, whether like a crime or an accident. But if you stay stuck there, that's when you're no longer a victim. Now you have a victim mentality. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think it's
you're identifying as a victim.
Yeah,
you're putting yourself as the fucking victim.
Yeah, you went from you were a victim at some point of something, but not move past it. Don't stay in that mindset. Like, don't stay there. But a lot of people don't realize that. They assume that just because they were a victim of one thing once, now they're a victim of everything.
Yeah.
And they don't go past that. Like, they just stay there. And I see it sometimes. I'm like, well, yeah, that happened 10 years ago. Like, why are you still on that? Like, I get it. Sometimes it's that cause and effect, that chain reaction. But sometimes it's like it's not even that serious. Where
it's not that deep.
Yeah, it's not that deep. But you're making it seem like it was.
Like, it's because on Brown they denied me the job. Like, no, like a bunch of other fucking people got denied too.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? There's multiple times you're gonna get denied. The more you apply, the more you're gonna get denied. But the better chance you have of getting a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's funny because you know how I said this new job or whatever. I was talking to somebody at one of the sites, and they were saying how some other staff, they're kind of baby some of the children because of they come from hard homes or foster or harder upbringing. So some of the staff kind of cater to them, kind of let them get away with stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've
seen that.
And then she was like, yeah, but she's like, I don't agree with it, but whatever. And I told her, I was like, yeah, it's true. I don't agree with it either, because at the end of the day, like, not to dismiss what they're going through or the hardship, but who doesn't have a fucking sad story?
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who in this fucking planet doesn't have some type of sad story that they could say, some type of challenges, some type of tribulations that they had overcome?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have some shit that, you know what I mean? The world just fucking threw some fucked up shit that the world threw at you, but you're not going to stay there. You're not going to make it your identity.
Yeah. Well, like, I was looking at
and everybody, and not to dismiss, like I said, everybody has different levels of hardship.
Yeah.
But like they say, let's put into perspective. Like, are you at the fucking hospital with somebody you care about on your deathbed? How serious is your hardship right now?
Yeah,
Are you being evicted?
Well, I'm glad like I said, you brought that up. Like you said how you saw that at your job, and that was looking at the points. That's going to be kind of like what we're going to go to. But no, you're right. Like, society sometimes like validates that mentality. Like you said, instead of like, okay, I understand you're going through this. How are you going to make more, like, overcome it, make more out of this, like something better out of it? They end up like, oh no, you know what? I understand why you are acting this way. It's okay because you went through something, and it's like, well, yeah, they went through something. It doesn't excuse it. Like, it's like what they're doing. Like, it shouldn't be that way. Instead, you should sometimes hold those people to higher standards. Like I said, but now, like I said, society is like, well, you went through something. Like, it's okay for you to feel this way for the rest of your life. Instead of saying, okay, yeah, you went through it, and it sucks. Then sorry you went through that. But what's next? Like, how are you going to move forward from this? How are you going to become stronger from this? How are you going to like evolve from this? But like I said, society nowadays is like, they cater to it. Like, you're down, and instead of like helping you up, they just cuddle with you. Like, oh no. Instead of saying, no, let's get up, dude. Like, come on.
Or they give you a pass.
Yeah, and no, and like I said, they validate, like you said, they validate a lot of the stuff, like that. You're like children nowadays. Children they have it rough at home. That's why they act out over here. And it's like, okay, yeah, I understand that, but all you're doing is allowing them to grow and grow and grow and grow with that behavior. And if you're not cutting that behavior, it's going to be just a repetitive cycle. And then that's how it's just going to keep on going.
You're teaching them that there's no repercussions to those actions.
But we're excusing it because of their hardship.
Yeah.
And like I said, I get it. People go through stuff. Like I said, everyone's been through something. Everyone has a sad story. Everybody has something that,
some tragedy. Everybody has something.
And it's like, okay, yeah, but now I feel like we're allowing it more to be a reason why we let kids get away with like bad behavior, Like, oh no, or we let them lash out because they're asking for attention.
And that's why some adults act like children too, because they've been treated like that their whole life. They've gone to past their whole fucking life.
Yeah, and that's and like I said, a lot of times, like I said, that victim mentality. Yes, we cater to it, but at some point, the world doesn't really give a shit. Like, Like once you get old enough, you realize that people don't actually really give a shit about like their stuff. Like you gotta go past it. Like you gotta go. Like they'll pet you for a while, but after that, your victim mentality is just like, oh, like bro, what the fuck? Like this happened 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Well,
like,
you see that too in the court systems with the younger kids when they get in trouble.
Yeah.
Some of the judges are more lenient, and they're like, oh, a little slap on the wrist, little what is it, house arrest,
Yeah.
or community service, probation, whatever. And then you meet a judge who don't fucking play those games.
Yeah.
And they throw the fucking book at him.
Yeah.
And then the kid's like, whoa, what are you talking about? Like, this is my third time doing this. Why
Yeah.
am I getting locked up for 10 years? It's like,
And now they're back to that. Now that I'm a victim of, I'm being picked on, or I'm being, it's because they didn't like me, or because of my skin tone, or because I was dressed this way. That's why they're being hard on me.
yeah.
And it's like, nah, it's just you never that some people aren't gonna cater to that victim mentality, and I don't think people should be catering to that. Like, yeah, everyone goes through some shit. Like you need to grow past it. I mean, yeah, some stuff's more traumatic than others, but there's plenty of people that have been through traumatic stuff that aren't, bitching and moaning all the time and complaining about, oh my God, I wish this was different. They're actually making something different, So Sorry. Started going off.
Go ahead, keep
Started going off and shit. I was like, nah, yeah.
No, dog.
Yeah, no, it's just, I just find it stupid though sometimes. Like I said, you always people will blame other people for their fucking mishap, like for their problems. Like, I can't pay, this because, I don't know, some stupid ass fucking reason. Because someone cut me off over here. And it's like, okay, but what does that have to do with that? Like, And if no one ever comes and tells them, like, they didn't knock that shit off, they just keep on going. It's that cycle, like, making the cycle, and it just keeps going and going. Their whole life is...
It's funny because you could hear somebody's story and you could feel so bad for them. Because I've heard it where it's like, their car broke down. But they can't fix it. Why not? Because they got fired from their job.
Yeah.
And it's like, they don't even have a partner to depend on them. The partner left them. Oh shit, these motherfuckers hitting laps. There you go, dog. About to go hit one with them right now.
Fucking run us over and shit.
Huh?
They're gonna run us over.
Yeah. But you hear these people and it's easy to feel sad for them, right? Because you're like, fuck, like all this, like
Yeah.
the fucking back to back when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, think about it. Why did their partner leave them? Are they fucking toxic as fuck? Did they cheat on them? What is the reason?
Yeah.
They have to have some type of responsibility, somewhat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it takes two people. Somewhere down the line, something they didn't do.
Yeah.
Why did they get fired? They were maybe, possibly, they're short-staffed. I mean, they're, slow at work?
Yeah.
Or did they fucking come in late? Were they fucking around at work?
Yeah.
Did they caught stealing? What is the reason?
Yeah.
And their car being fucked up. Like, you could say, well, yeah, that's just life, like, lifing. Whatever. Yeah. Well, how did they do the maintenance on that car? Did they fucking do the oil changes?
Yeah.
Did they do the tune-up? Did they run that car like shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, take some fucking responsibility. Why it's just...
Yeah.
It was just catching up to you now.
Yeah, because they'll only tell you, like, part of the story where they're the victim.
Yeah.
But like you said, they don't tell you, like, oh, yeah, no, I was driving...
When was the last time you got an oil change?
What do you mean we have to change the oil?
Well, when I bought the car a couple years ago.
Yeah. They said it was lifetime oil. Like, some shit like that. Like, and it's like, okay, like, they'll tell you everything but the reason.
But what they did or didn't do.
Yeah. And it's just like, well, my car broke down and it's broken for, like, and you're like, oh, like you said, okay, well, what, can you give me a little bit more of the story? And then they start talking and you're like, you do realize it was your fuck up, right? Like, that was you that fucked it up. Like, oh, well, then I didn't have a car, so I couldn't get to work on time. So then they fired me from my job.
I don't know mechanics, so I couldn't get it changed.
Yeah.
Or my dad used to do it, but he doesn't do it. My brother used to do it, but he don't do it no more. My partner, he's an asshole. He doesn't care about how my car, like, do you fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, like I said.
It's just passing most people, it's so easy to pass the blame to somebody else. And depending on who your circle is, who your fucking friends are, your coworkers, your family.
Yeah.
Like you said, they could cater to that shit too.
Yeah.
And if you don't know it, you might be doing the same to another person. Instead of telling them the harsh truth, like, hey, you're fucking up. You need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, this happened because you fucked up. You didn't change the oil. So we're going to fucking figure this out somehow.
Yeah.
But from here on out, it's a fucking lesson.
Yeah.
It's a lesson.
Yeah. Victims don't like hearing that. The people, like, don't listen. Like, they don't like hearing that shit, though.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, like, it's hard. Like sometimes getting through to them is hard. Because they're not ready for that. Like, that conversation sometimes. Sometimes you get one that, like, you're like, what the fuck? Oh, shit, what do you mean? Yeah, like, what the fuck? And then, sometimes, like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand my life. Like, and it's like, no, I don't, but I'm pretty sure you're not the only one that's been in that situation. You know, like
Well, whatever you're going through, whatever it is, dog, whatever it may be in the fucking world, somebody has gone through it.
yeah,
I don't give a
exactly.
fuck what it is. Somebody has gone through it. Somebody has overcame it.
Yeah.
So if they've done it, so can you.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, but a lot of people don't want to hear that shit. They want that pity party. That yeah, you are the victim. You know, you are. The world does owe you. You know, everything. You know, you should have got the job just because you want it.
Just because you've been here for so long. Just
Yeah.
because you've been here the longest out of everybody.
I fucking hate that shit. That shit fucking bugs me, bro.
I know, that's why I
shit
said it.
fucking irks the fuck out of me. Yeah, sorry, that was just a whole different fucking.
Well, let's go.
That's just stupid. You think because you've been at a job for fucking
Is that
30
a victim
years,
mentality?
Fuck yeah, you think because you've been at a job for 30 years, you fucking deserve it when you suck at the fucking job? And then you get upset when someone that fucking been here 5 years but kicks ass, handles their shit, comes in and gets, you know, the job, or they fucking get that acknowledgement, and you're like, oh, they're just because they're fucking new and shit. Like, they don't know.
They're kissing ass.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, why? What the fuck? Because you've been here 30 years don't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. You just think it does. Like that whole,
I feel like that's an older mindset.
It is. I've been here fucking 50 years, and it's like, okay, we still ain't shit, bro. Like, we're still in the same fucking job. We're in the same fucking job. Like, but you're upset because people are applying.
You're still lacking in the same areas after 30 years.
Yeah, and the thing is that sometimes they haven't even taken the initiative to push themselves to the next level. Like,
That's true.
Okay, you've been here 30 years, and this person has been here for 5, and they're applying for a promotional job, and you're fucking mad that they're applying because you think that they don't deserve it because they won't, you know, oh, they've only been here 5 years. I've been here 30. But when you're fucking dumbass didn't apply for it. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, how make that make sense? Like, you're upset that someone is trying to push themselves forward. They're kicking ass, and they want to move forward, but you want someone to come and tell you, you deserve it because you've been here 30 years fucking jacking off in the back room and shit. Like, you deserve it, though. Like, that's stupid. That shit irks me. That shit bugs me. Like, nah, okay, if you want the job, apply for it. And if you don't get it, then you didn't fucking get it. Sometimes that's how fucking life rolls. Like, sometimes you're not going to get that shit, you know? But don't start bitching and moaning when you see someone get it that has less time on the job than you because you didn't apply for it. You didn't even put the effort in. But now that you saw someone else got it, well, that should have been me. I have fucking I started this company and shit, you know?
I can relate to that, bro, because I've been in that position.
Yeah.
Where I do look at somebody like I should have had, like, why not me?
Yeah.
Be like, I've been here whatever, a year, 2 years, and this person only been here for 6 months.
Yeah.
How do they fucking get that driver position?
Yeah.
And I feel like, well, I was younger, not an excuse, but a lot of people were bitching about it, and I just kind of fucking went along with the crowd.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, yeah, like he is here new. Why isn't he one of us?
Yeah.
And it's because in my head it was the entitlement that I was thinking like, well, they should come and offer, huh?
You've been here longer.
Because they should come and offer it to one of us.
Yeah.
Somebody who's been here a year, 2 years, somebody who has more experience, somebody who knows the job. But which one of us fucking actually applied?
Yeah.
Maybe one, and he's a fucking dumb fuck. So the guy who did apply, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it
now
be
looking
real.
back at
gotta
it,
be
like,
real with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, and they said, I don't know, like, so it's just like, there is gonna be times when, okay, there is fucking favoritism. We've all fucking seen it sometimes. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking say, oh no, there's no such thing. There is such a thing.
Yeah, you can't sugarcoat
it. Yeah, there is sometimes. That's shit how it fucking works. But you can fucking go somewhere else, apply to other places. But again, if it's assuming everything's all fair and square, those people think that because they have been here this long, they should have it right away. But they suck at their job.
They don't even think, like you said, though, it's crazy because they don't. It's not even that they should have it. It's that, like, they want people to offer it to them.
Yeah, yeah. Like, they want you to say, hey, you know what? You've been here 30 fucking years, not doing shit for the last 25. You're promoted. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, even if you promoted them, then you'd still find out what kind of fucking dumbass they are because they aren't that good at the fucking job.
You know what's crazy is that even if they were to offer it to them, some people are so fucking, like, what is it, like, have so low self-esteem that they probably wouldn't accept it because I can't do it.
Yeah.
That's the reason they didn't apply for it in the first place, because they don't feel like they could do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want all that responsibility.
Yeah.
Because there's how many times where I could have applied and I was like, you know what? I shoot myself short where I'm like, nah, I can't do that position. That's too much.
Yeah.
I don't know how to drive that piece of equipment. Like, I probably would never figure it out. It's too much. I'm just going to stay here.
Victim
mentality. In my bubble.
Victim mentality.
In my bubble. Yeah, bro, I can relate for sure.
Yeah, nah, but like I said,
for sure. I feel like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There might still be scenarios to this day that I had to check myself and be like, you know what? Why did this happen?
Yeah.
Or why didn't this happen? Whatever
Yeah.
it may be.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, I don't know. They said that was one topic. It just fucking irked me and shit sometimes. So that's why I kind of went off the boat a little bit. Apologize.
I don't think you went off the boat. Don't
To fucking nobody and
apologize.
shit. Fuck out of here. Got you, motherfucker. Nah, fuck that. Nah. Anyways, yeah.
Why does that irk you?
Because it's fucking people like they're just fucking, the world's full of those fucking people.
Uh-huh.
And I've had it happen to me too. Like when I was like younger, like early younger. And
younger?
They're early younger.
What is that? I never heard that.
Early 20s, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. So when it's like,
how did it happen? Like, what's the scenario? Like, how is it so personal? Because it sounds personal. It sounds like there's some.
not like no. It's just, I mean, the more you work at a certain, like at a place, and the older you get, you see it more often. But I said I've had it happen to me where like I applied for a spot, and it's like, oh, well, what the fuck? He hasn't been here this long. Why does he want to apply for it? And it's like, well, why are you mad for it? I didn't even get the job yet, and you're mad. Like I didn't get the job yet, and you're already upset that I applied for it. When you've been here this long and you didn't take the initiative, to apply for it, but you're gonna be mad and then start talking shit about people. Like, what do you gain from that? You know what I'm saying?
Make themselves feel better.
Yeah, like, okay, if you want the fucking job, then fucking apply for it. It's an even competition, bro. If it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that hard. How
many times you heard people say, "Nah, I'm not gonna apply for it because so-and-so's gonna get it."
A lot of times, and I've been guilty of wanting not to do that shit, and I'm pretty sure that you know,
Yeah.
And fuck, I'm still gonna apply for it because why the fuck not? Like, worst case scenario, I get it, you know.
Worst case.
Yeah,
scenario?
worst case scenario, I get it and shit, like, you know. So it's like, best case scenario, I get it, you know, like it's one of, like, you know what I'm saying. So, but again, people get mad when like people come in with that, like, that, oh yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna move up, I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna do my job, do a good job, and I'm gonna try to move forward. And it's like, no, slow down, Skipper. Like, you gotta be 50 here first, and then you can apply and shit. Like,
slow down, Skipper.
Yeah, like,
did somebody tell you that?
Nah, but
I'm gonna start calling you Skipper.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like, what the fuck?
Like, hey, Skipper, come out.
Come on, Skipper. Like, calm down, 50 years first, and then you can apply for this. Like, you gotta be old and fucking sad, then you can apply for this.
You gotta be
like,
depressed here.
Yeah, then you apply for the job, and it's like, what the fuck? Why is it like that? And I mean, now I'm older, but you know, maybe because I was younger and shit, they saw it that way. I don't know. If I could go back in time, I still fucking do it, because why the fuck not? But if I don't know, if I had that victim mindset of like, oh well, they told me I shouldn't do it because, you know, this and that, then I shouldn't do it, then I wouldn't be in a lot of places that I'm at now. You know? So like, a lot of times, like, you'd be like, oh man, you should fucking stay where you're at, and some people will, because like I said, they let that fucking mindset get to them and shit, and it's like, nah, I'm good, like, I'm not gonna listen to you, like, because I've seen you and you're kind of like sad and shit, so like, nah, I'm good, like, I don't want to be like you, I want to be better, you know, like, I'm not happy, I don't, like, how do you say it, I'm not happy where I'm at, so I'm content. I'm not content, so I'm gonna keep trying, like I said, if you're happy where you're at,
that's cool,
clearly, you know,
that's how I see it, it's cool, like, if you're genuinely happy where you're at, that's cool.
Yeah, don't be fucking mad at the people when they try to move up and shit. Don't be a fucking hater.
Tell them, dog. Tell them.
Yeah, don't be a fucking hater. If you're not gonna fucking help, get the fuck out of the way. But don't fucking get in the way. Like that. Like, it's true. Like I said, if you want to be, you know, in your mindset where you want to stay that way and shit, don't fucking come out here and try to put other people down. Don't try to talk down on other people because they want to move forward. Stay the fuck out of the way. Fucking stay there. Like I say, we're not gonna save everybody. It's one of those truths that a lot of people don't like hearing and shit. We can't save everybody. So everyone, nowadays, like, yeah, we can save them all. It's like, no, we can't.
How?
We can save them all. Fucking group hug and shit. No, we can't. Unfortunately, we can't save everybody. It's the harsh reality that we live in. Some people don't want to get saved. Some people don't want to change. Yeah. They want to stay where they're at because, like I said, they're content. Or they think they're content. You know? And then since they're not happy, they want to make other people fucking miserable. You know? Or the only joy they get is because I'm going to protect that on that person. So he knows that I'm better because I'm fucking up here. Like, you know. I've been here 50 years, you know. It's my company and shit, like, you know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, get the fuck out of the way. It's cool. Like, you want to have that mindset, stay there. But don't try to fucking talk down on other people. Don't trash talk other people about, like, they're trying to move on. Be fucking productive member of society and encourage people to be better. Like, don't be that fucking guy. So, you know.
And for the people that... No, hell no. I agree 100%, dog. So, and for people who do want to move up and do want to do better... They are ambitious. They want to be a savage. You know what I mean? They don't want to be average.
Yeah.
Like, keep that in mind that there's going to be those assholes or people, ignorant people, depressed people, fucking haters that are just going to be talking shit like you said.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the balls to do it.
Yeah.
And have that in mind. It's like they're not doing it because they don't. It's not that they don't believe in you. Which who gives a fuck if they do or don't? You got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It's not because they don't think you can't do it. It's because they don't think they could do it.
So they think that you shouldn't try.
They don't want you to.
Yeah.
Because if they see if you actually succeed, it's like, well, what the fuck? Then that means you're better than me, or I could have did better and I'm not. That means I could be doing better and I'm not.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel less about myself.
Yeah.
I could relate, bro. Same with the podcast. How many people told me either it wasn't going to work, you're going to run out of shit to talk about, you don't even know how to fucking edit.
We'll talk about the same fucking shit until we get better at it. Like, the fuck? Like,
no, yeah.
Yeah.
And going more than a year strong, bro. Like, it's only gotten better. Fucking, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I've gotten messages. People say that it's helped them out. Keep going, bro.
Yeah.
But I've probably got more negative messages.
And that's what I was gonna say. There's always gonna be more fucking people against you than there are gonna be for you. That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
That's the beauty of it, though. That's what makes it like good, though, in a way. That's what makes the positive so much better.
Yeah.
Is that, you know what I mean? It's less of it, so it's more rare.
Yeah.
So when somebody genuinely cares and wants to see you succeed in life, you know it's genuine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, so I run across people that they're, like, scared to fucking take that jump and shit sometimes. Like, I don't know if I should apply for it because I heard so-and-so has, you know, more time than me on the job, so I don't think I should apply for it. And it's like,
Or they know so-and-so.
Or they know so-and-so. And it's like, well, fuck yeah. I mean...
Or they got the knee pads on over there under the desk and shit.
Fucking elbow pads, knee pads, the whole 9 yards and shit, yeah.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's like, bro, like, okay, yeah, but still, like, I've had it time. Like, yeah, so what? Just fucking apply. Like, worst case scenario is, like, you didn't get the job, but you're not going to wonder if you could have got the job.
Not just that, but you get the experience. That's how I seen it every time I did an interview. And if I knew, like, you know what, so-and-so has a better shot than me, I'm probably not the fucking best qualified.
Yeah.
But I'm going for the experience of the interview.
Yeah.
And I want to show the supervisors that I'm interested. And I'm want to get better.
Yeah.
Working on my interview skills. The only way you're going to work on them is by going in a fucking interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, I would tell people, they're like, you're still applying? Well, they kind of like, you're still applying? Like, they kind of felt bad for me. But for me, I was like,
yeah.
What the fuck is it costing me?
Yeah.
It's costing me, click on a fucking button, what, a couple minutes?
Yeah.
To go to an interview? The interview is like, what, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
But it's not costing me money. They're not charging me to fucking apply.
Yeah. That's just Primerica. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Fuck those guys. Anyways.
But it's not costing. You know what it's costing you? It's costing people to put their fucking pride to the side.
Not even their pride sometimes, just their fucking being scared
Their
and
ego?
shit. No,
Something,
some people
bro.
are just fucking scared and shit. Like I said, some people are just scared. Like they're like, again, it's that, oh, so and so told me that this person is applying and that person's connected, or so and so said they've been here this long.
Yeah, but I feel like it's the pride that they're gonna get rejected, so they don't want their pride to get hurt.
I guess
because nobody likes to get rejected, bro. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes to get rejected, to be told no, you're not qualified. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a shot to your fucking pride, your ego, bro.
I guess it could be the ego.
And then if you go tell other people, if you tell your friends, your family, oh yeah, I applied for this position, but we'll see what's up. And then they go ask you,
did you get it?
No, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And then your brother asks you, did you get it? No, I didn't get it. Then your uncle asks you, did you get it? Then your partner asks you. Then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how many times you got to relive that? So it kind of sucks.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's why I don't fucking tell nobody.
I just laugh.
You just laugh?
Yeah. Like I said, it is what it is. Like, you know, like at the end of the day, at least I tried more than other people can say they did. So it's like that at the end of the day, I tried. I did it. I went for it and I didn't get it. That's fine. But I have the satisfaction of saying that I tried. Fuck you. You didn't. Because you didn't want to, because you were scared. Or because, like you said, you felt that you were entitled to have it and, you know, your ego was in the way. Like I said, I tried. I did it. I didn't get it. It's fine. Move on. I'll, you know, be upset for whatever, day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on how really everyone wanted the job or whatever, and then move on. Apply somewhere else. Try again. Get better. Craft my skill or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Like, again, a lot of people aren't willing to, like, do that. Again, it's just the way that they feel like the world owes them something.
Yeah. And one thing I learned, bro, was that I remember I had interview after interview it's not for this position, different positions.
Yeah.
And I would be like, what the fuck, you know, what the fuck am I doing? And instead of telling the supervisor, like, hey, why am I not getting hired? Because that's what most people are like, why am I not getting hired? Or like, you know what, they don't want me. They want fucking Susie or fucking Johnny or whatever the fuck. I would ask the supervisor, you know, most supervisors have their offices open. Hey, you got a minute? Yeah. I talk to you. Yeah. So I'm just curious. I've been having showing interest in this position. I've been applying, and I just want to know: is there anything I can improve in my interview skills, or is there something I'm lacking that can actually help me be a stronger interviewer?
Yeah.
And most of the time, bro, they're gonna fucking say something you could work on.
Yeah.
They're not gonna say, no, you did everything perfect.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, well, go into more details about your experience, or you were a little bit nervous. Try to be more confident.
Yeah.
Or try to more, even if it's more eye contact. Boom, got it. All right, That's one thing I could work on.
Yeah.
That's in your control.
Yes.
And most people don't think about that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a good tip for motherfuckers who are having an interview coming up.
Stare them down. Eye contact.
I fuck them.
Oh shit! God damn!
Man, never mind.
Don't do all that shit.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Too much.
Dog. A little too much. You went off course, bro. You went off course and shit.
And how do you think someone changes? Like you said, we can't save them all. But how do you think someone changes a victim mentality?
Fucking open your fucking mind. Like, don't be closed-minded. That's a lot of problem. A lot of people sometimes they're closed-minded. Like they don't want to like listen or change something, because they're like, what'd you say? They're stuck in their ways. Like, what is it? That old mentality, I guess, older mentality, whatever. They're stuck in their ways and shit, and it's this way or no way, and it's like, well, that way the road's closed.
Because I think like the old school workforce was like, you've been here so many years, you move up, then the new person, then the new person.
Yeah,
that's how it is. That's how it's traditionally it is. How many years you got into the firm? That's when you get a fucking office, whatever, But it's not like that no more, bro.
Yeah, no, times change, jobs are different, everything's different. And again, like open your mind, like not just for like jobs, in everything in your life, in your aspects, like be open-minded. Once you close your mind to like new things, you stop learning, Once you stop learning, I feel like that's when you start, I guess, dying. Sounds a little fucking
it's
fucking
true.
sad and shit or dark, but once you stop fucking learning.
It is sad, so start learning.
Yeah, so it's like,
is sad.
Like be open-minded. Like if someone tells you like you're fucking up, okay, maybe the person doesn't know what you're talking about. But if you hear it multiple times from different people, I mean, you might be the fucking problem. It might not be the person saying it, Or if you feel, just open your mind. Like I say, sometimes, and it's hard sometimes, especially like you said, you've been doing this for, your mindset has been the same for 20, 30 years. It's hard to change it. Yeah, it's not gonna be fucking easy. If it was fucking easy, everybody be fucking doing that shit. But it's not. Why do you think these self-help books and all these fucking people that go around talking can make so much money and shit off of it? Because they know people, aren't receptive to it, so they get to fucking keep on spitting it and shit. And open your fucking mind. Listen, like take what you hear. Read a book.
Take action.
Take action. Open a podcast. Like
because a lot of people they'll read the book or they'll watch the video, but they won't do the actual action.
Yeah,
they won't actually do whatever it says to do. They'll just keep it in the back of their head, but they won't try. I'm guilty of that.
Yeah.
Where I'll read a book and it's like, oh, okay, it's cool. I learned this and that, but I don't actually put it into practice.
But you took the first step, and the first step is opening your mind to being able to change.
Oh yeah.
Because again, some people aren't gonna. Nope, I'm not doing that shit. Nope, I'm not doing that shit. Nope, I'm getting social media. Nope, I'm not doing that shit. Like whatever. Nope, I'm not gonna fucking do this or go apply for this. Okay, so you can't take action if you don't open your mind. Like open your mind. No, just sometimes. I talk to other people. Talk to the people that you start. Does that mean that's not bad?
No, I don't know what the fuck that always spitting and shit.
Did I? My bad. Could have been me. I don't know. Anyways, like talk to people that have changed. That you've seen change. Because I'm pretty sure, like, some people have seen you, how you used to be, and they're like, oh, that's not the same fucking Robert I fucking knew, And they'll come and approach you and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, like, you're a fucking asshole now. Now you're not as much of an asshole. How'd you change? Like, what you do different,
I don't think people use those words, but,
Oh,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you were hard to get along with, whatever.
I don't think they say that either, but yeah.
You know what I'm fucking trying to get at, Like, if people do change.
They notice
they notice the change. And like I say, if you know somebody that you maybe pique your interest, like, what the fuck, they're different. Like, ask them. Ask them, because they were you at some point, and now they're not. So you can it's easier for you to go talk to that person than to talk to somebody that you could never relate to, Like, does that make sense or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I say, if you don't know how to, talk to somebody that has. Because especially
somebody who's walked the path that you want to walk.
Yeah, or someone that you're close with, that you're like, oh shit, like, or that you saw enough to feel like, okay, so I know how he was, and now he's not like that. What did he do? How did he do it? Ask the question. And a lot of times those people are happy to tell you because they changed. They're happy. A lot of those times those people that like, are going to be like, oh, well, I started doing this. Or I listen to this average over average. Like, you know, and they'll tell you. And sometimes those people are okay. I want you to fucking like, want to tell more people.
Yeah.
You know? So, be open-minded.
Sometimes something in life has happened to them where their perception of life changed.
Yeah, and then, or it's a lot of times it's a health thing. I've noticed that a lot of times it has to do with health. But, like, something with their health that makes them change.
Because
but
nobody has time for health. Nobody has time for the gym. Nobody has time to meal prep. Nobody has time to eat right. Nobody has time to learn about food. Until your health is at risk, it forces you to make time.
all of a sudden you got fucking time and shit.
Well, because that's all,
Because
if you don't, your time is limited, dog.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where like don't wait till that happens. Like if you don't like, if you start, oh shit, like, well,
proactive,
be
proactive.
Hey, how'd you lose weight? How'd you do that shit? Like, you know, my health isn't fucked up yet, but I saw you lost weight. Maybe I'll fucking do that shit before I get there. Before I have to be in those steps. And those people will tell you because they don't want other people to tell you, hey, the ice cream man. Sorry, my bad. It's ice cream shit.
Come on, Skipper.
Hey, 50 years. 50 years and then you get
know,
promoted.
one thing I can say, though, about how to change it is take responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, there is favoritism. There's people get mistreated. There's people who get abused. There is all types of fucked up things that go on in the world.
Yep.
But probably 70, 80% of the things that are going bad in your life, you know, that's just a rough guess, right?
Yeah.
They're probably your fucking fault somehow.
And you have control over it.
And you have control over it. You have control to change it. And on the flip side of that, 70 or 80% of the good things that are going on in your fucking life, you're fucking responsible for that as well. The good things that go on in your life and the fucking bad.
Yeah.
Take responsibility because, you know what I mean? It's your fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah, or just change the way you fucking see things. Like, just the way you see it. Like, yeah, I got a flat tire. That's happened to me. But I'll be like, well, why did I get a flat tire? Maybe something down the road is going to fucking kill me. And this is why I have a flat tire right now. Yeah. Like, you know?
Yeah, I think about that shit all the time.
Or, like, you know, sometimes stuff happens to you. You don't really...
Or it could, like we talk about, it could be worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It could be way worse. You could hit somebody. You could fucking lose control. Your whole fucking motor, you cannot change your oil and your fucking whole motor just fucking
blows up. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's just...
Or you could get a flat tire and not have a spare. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It could, no matter what in life, I don't give a fuck what it is. It sucks, but it could always be worse. I guarantee you, I promise you it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse.
And don't ask the question, well, how could this get worse? Because
then you get the fucking answer and you'll be like, fuck, it could be worse.
Yep.
Yeah, no, like I said, so you just never know why sometimes stuff happens and you're too busy looking at it as in the wrong mindset, that victim mindset, like, because fucking life hates me. And it's like, no, life probably just saved your ass from fucking dying down the road and you didn't know it, you know? You don't know what sometimes. You just got to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Or you got a flat tire and you're fucking bitching about it, but once you go under the flat tire, you see that your fucking ball joint was about to fall out. And because you have that flat tire, now you have reason to fix that shit.
True that.
I use that as a car example.
I know, use it for somebody else that... You have another example for somebody who's not a car person.
Oh, it's a good question. It's always, cars is my thing. I don't know, you're fucking walking down the fucking road and then, like, you fucking trip. You know, you trip and you're like, oh, fuck, I fell, I scraped my fucking knee, yada, yada. But, like, half that second after, a fucking car passes by and shit, you could have fucking got ran over. But you didn't think about it that way. You were so upset that you fell that you missed, like, that when the fucking car passed by that almost ran you over. You're just so caught up in that shit, like, life hates me, I scraped my knee, I gotta buy new fucking jeans, and that's how you went on with your fucking day. And you didn't realize, again, something just passed you that could have been worse. Yeah. You know, but you did.
That victim mentality. You got that victim mentality.
Yeah, open your fucking mind. Like, you don't know. Like, sometimes it just fucking sucks. Like you said, when it rains, it pours.
Like my grandma told me, homie, the world goes around, dog. Sometimes you're at the top, sometimes you're at the fucking bottom, but I guarantee you the motherfucker's going to keep going around, bro. You're going to have your good days and your bad days. No matter who you are, bro.
Yeah, I heard it a different way, but yeah.
How'd you hear it?
Oh, sometimes never mind. I'll say it off the podcast.
Just say it, bro.
So, someone told me like this. Sometimes you're fucking, sometimes you're getting fucked. It's not.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like, what the? Yeah, that's what someone told me. Sometimes you're fucking. It's cool, and then sometimes you're getting fucked, and you're like, what the fuck? But that's true. That's how it is. Sometimes you're on top. That's what I said. Sometimes you're on top. Sometimes you're on the bottom. Yeah. Like I said, you just don't know. But again, if you're always busy focusing on it's not like the bad. Except with that mindset and shit, you're gonna always fucking be there.
And there's always gonna be bad. There's always gonna be like if you're what is it, pessimistic?
Yeah.
you're always going to be looking at the bad. Your life's going to be fucked up. Why would you look at the bad? I'm not saying to ignore it, but don't sit there and dwell on it.
And
Don't sit there and talk about it.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's fun. Sometimes shit happens and you want to get it off your chest. I get it. But if you're stuck on that shit, like, it's been 3 weeks and you got that flat tire, but you're still talking about that flat tire.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, bro, like, chill, bro. Like, we get it. Like, just, you just move on. Like, you have 4 more tires that can go bad. Just heads up, it's not going to be that one flat tire. But you're stuck on that one, so, It's just, and if people are around you always like that with that mindset and you catch it and just fucking distance yourself.
And it's like, look at the podcast, bro. Look how much negative or challenges we've had to overcome.
Yeah.
Like negative shit that's happened.
Yeah.
How many times I pushed record and I didn't push record?
I hope you push record right now.
I hope so too, because it's really good.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But how many times I thought I pushed record and I didn't, or the mics weren't on,
Yeah.
or the lighting wasn't good,
or we didn't account for the water.
We didn't account for the water. The fucking memory card was full.
Oh, yeah.
And I could sit there and bitch about it and say, well, we did this week's and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, no, we still been fucking consistent. Like literally we laugh about it and we're like, what the fuck? Okay,
Yeah.
I guess that was I've said it, like, that's a fucking practice run. Now we got to do it again.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the topic has to be something else now because we totally are not going to try to mimic the same thing we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we started off inside the house. That was cool. I liked that. I wish we could have kept doing it, but unfortunately I didn't know how to maneuver around having AC because the whole sound and everything.
Yeah.
So we moved it to outside. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You seen that Jocko Willington? When he says, like, always try to say good.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot to hit record. Good. Now we'll get to do it again.
Yeah.
Ran out of memory. Good. Now I get to fucking clean up my memory card and do it again.
Yeah.
The mics didn't pick it up. Good. Now I got
a better topic.
You know what I'm saying?
I got more bullet points I could talk about.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
It didn't work inside the room. Good. Now we get to find new avenues, take it outside,
Yeah.
get different shots, go outside of our element, outside that fucking bubble.
Yep.
And that's pretty powerful. I remember hearing him say that. Try to answer every fucking problem with the word good.
Yep.
And look for an alternate route to fucking. You didn't get that job, good. Maybe you could apply for the next one. Maybe you could apply for another company. Maybe that position was gonna get let go.
Or it's not even what you wanted. You didn't even know
it wasn't what's best for you.
Then you get the other guy that got in and comes back over here fucking telling you all horrid stories and you're like, yeah, good thing I didn't get that shit.
Yeah.
And you were bitching about it at that moment, but you didn't realize it,
For sure.
Shit happens.
For sure. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I know we enjoyed it. Stop being a fucking victim. You know what I mean? The world's gonna throw shit at you. Have that fucking savage mindset. Always fucking look at ways you could fucking improve. Become the best version of yourself no matter what the fuck life throws at you. Peace out, you guys. Stay fucking savage.